Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video. I got something in the mail that I want to show you guys. We're going to check out together. I've opened them up and looked at them, but I haven't gotten to a whole lot of detail yet. An individual reached out to me actually on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and he is creating his own broadheads. And he asked me if I would like to make some videos to review them, test them out. I said absolutely, send them over. Now, this is probably going to end up as a three-part series or three video series. This video is just going to be me showing you actually what we got, what he sent to us. The second video will probably be showing you what it looks like when you shoot them, just shooting them at a target. And then fingers crossed, the third video will be me showing you what happens when you shoot an animal with them. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you what he sent me first. This came with 2 boxes, some replaceable blades, and this will make a little more sense here in just a minute. So let's get into it. Well, let's set 2 of these aside for a second because each box has the exact same thing in it. So these are pretty interesting, I thought. This is how they come. Let me bring this in here for you. So the blades come, or I should say, we'll call it the barrel. The barrel comes right like this. Right? Let's take a measurement here real quick. We're going to go from the very tip to the bottom of the screw. You're looking right at about 2 inches. Now, it's my understanding the way this works is you then assemble your broadhead right like that. Now these are a fixed blade broadhead, obviously. Oh, I got it spinning around. I'm going to show you what I think is really, really inventive for this. Now the cutting edge, you're going to see this has quite the cutting surface. Let me grab a crossbow bolt. All right, let's put this in there so it doesn't fall out. So there you go. Guys, that cutting surface, I'm actually kind of shocked. He had said he had messaged me and asked me if I wanted to check some out. I didn't even really look at it a whole lot. I just said sure. Sometimes going into this, I want to be a little bit surprised. I don't want to, when I make these video reviews, I want to be honest with you guys. I want to tell you what my initial thoughts are. So, like I said, I did open the box, but I didn't go into them. I didn't assemble them or anything like that. But yeah, the cutting edge on that, how do I even measure that to show you guys? Probably, you're looking at 3 inches. Or no, that's not 3 inches, that's 3 millimeters. From that direction, you're looking at about 1.25 inches. I know that's not the exact right way to measure that, but 1.25 inches. So, I mean, you've got quite the cutting surface. And what I think is neat about these, all right, so you could go out, screw this into your broadhead right like this, and you could shoot it like a field tip, right? Because you don't want to shoot your broadheads into your target. Obviously, when you're ready to shoot, you can shoot one in there to see how the arrow or the bolt's going to react when you're shooting a broadhead. But they make a specific, target for shooting broadheads. But if you're just out sighting in your bow or sighting in your crossbow, you can use this as a field tip, and then obviously you can pump stick your blades in it and screw it on. What I like about this is, so how many times have you shot a broadhead into a deer or a bear or something, and you break or not break, but bend one of the blades because it hit a rock or hit a tree or something after the fact? It goes through the deer, hits the ground, and it bends it. And this makes it really, really simple to swap them out. I mean, you've seen, other than me trying to put them in there backwards, it took a matter of seconds. I mean, your blade's in there. It's got pretty good tight retention on that. And what he sent me, let me put this back in there, was he sent me 6. So just to show you guys. So there's 3 in each box. Obviously there's this one. And then he sent me a bunch of extra blades. I think this is really neat. He's based out of Ohio, as far as I know. The package came to me from Ohio. I will put a link in the description to his website. I believe it's just Slatra. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Slatra. I didn't talk to him in person. We just talked through Messenger, so I don't actually know how it's pronounced. But I will put a link in the description to his website if you want to pick some up. Man, that cutting area. So if you've watched my channel before, some of the blades that I use or some of the broadheads I use, is I typically use either the Muzzy fixed blades, the Muzzy hybrids, or another creator, or not creator, but another inventor in Ohio, Triple Point Outdoors. I've used his. He has a mechanical broadhead that uses magnets and stuff, which all 3 of those that I just mentioned worked absolutely fantastic. Some people like using fixed blades more than mechanicals, and I can't blame them. What I was trying to get at in that little bit of a mini rant was the Muzzies, as great as they are, they're quite small compared to these. Now, I'm not saying that makes them any better or any worse. I've punched through deer shoulder blades with Muzzies. I made a bad shot. I'll never intentionally shoot a deer in the shoulder with a bow or with a crossbow, but they're fantastic. But I've always thought that the blades were kind of small. So this right here, I mean, this thing is, like I said, this, I don't want to say it's monstrous because that would be an exaggeration, but man, these broadheads look really good. Now, obviously this video is not showing you guys how they fly or anything like that. I'm not shooting them in this video. As I'm recording this, it's 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I've got to get out and get headed out here shortly. I'm probably going to do an afternoon sit. And I don't want to shoot these this evening without first shooting them, at a target or whatever. But yeah, I think these will absolutely do the job. I think they're going to leave a massive wound channel. One of the things I would stress is just make sure, if you look, I want to show you real quick. So on these blades, if I can get them out without cutting myself, you see there's that little divot. You want to make sure when you put that in there that you line it up and get it in there. Make sure it's not sticking out like that. Make sure it's assembled correctly and in there. And then it's got another little piece on the bottom, so when you screw your broadhead on, it holds everything tight. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to check these out. It's a really sharp point. Oh, these are 125 grain. I think I shoot 400 grain arrows out of my crossbow. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about these. These things, I think, will leave a massive wound channel on an animal. And I hope to be able to show you guys. I really want to show you what this would do to a black bear. Because that would be, I've got 2 bear tags in West Virginia. And I hope to fill both of them. Just where the acorns dropped, all the bears have been in hiding. They haven't been coming out. And I want to send this to a black bear to show you guys what kind of damage it'll do. So guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you. I told him I would make a couple videos. One of them would be an unboxing video. So obviously we've got that done. And then, like I said, I'll show you a video of shooting it. More than likely, if you go back on my channel a couple videos ago, I made just a kind of a 100-foot, from 100 feet video of the new Center Point Wicked Ridge M1 crossbow. I need to make another video shooting it and testing it. And I think I'm going to do, show you a video testing these with that video. So yeah, stay tuned on the channel. We'll show you part 2 of this. If you made it this far in the video, would really appreciate it if you hit a like, drop a comment, let me know what crossbow broadheads or what kind of traditional bow broadheads you use. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.